Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm back and today we're going thrifting and looking for fall-inspired home decor. I always love to add new thrifted copper pieces to my collection, and I'm looking for some fall-colored floral as I want to add some browns and burnt oranges to my existing decor. On my list is, and hoping to find, is a wood vase for styling in my living room. So I really hope you find some inspiration, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe as I don't want you to miss any of my new fall decorating videos. I hope you enjoy. I'm glad you're here as I have a wonderful collective haul to share with you. I took some time off as I just needed to recharge and spend some time with family. I did get to go to a few of my favorite places, some thrifting, some antiquing, and as you can see, I have fall on my mind. So let's just get right into this as I have some wonderful items that I want to share with you. As you know of me, I love shopping at Value Village here in Ontario, Canada. I make sure I always donate and they give me a nice, wonderful coupon of 20%. So actually this past weekend, I had a email because I signed up for their notifications and I got a 30% off coupon. So I used that on this beautiful oil painting. As you can see, it's very fall-like, but it's just gorgeous. Has a wonderful wood frame. I love this kind of gold inlay here also as well. There's my dog's hair, of course. Can't get away from that. Looks like some kind of signature there, but I thought this was so pretty, and it certainly reminds me of some wonderful places we go to when we travel around here in Ontario. But I love this piece, and I found it for $9.99, which I thought was a great price for an oil painting. So I'm sure you heard me mention previously, I love looking at the books, and I found this gorgeous combination of books, all from Better Homes and Gardens. I love these. Beautiful, nice books. I'm going to use these for styling. They were $2.99 each. And so with Value Village, if you buy 5 books, you get one free. So I thought that was a really good deal. $2.99 was a really good price. And I picked these mostly up. Well, some of them look really good, like this So Good Meals, right? Even the picture makes you hungry. So I thought these were really nice. I want to go more with the browns for the fall and, those cozy colors. I do love filming my hauls when the sun is nice and bright. And of course, right now is when all the big clouds are coming by. Today's a little cooler day, and it kind of gives you those, those warm and cozy vibes. And this soup tureen gave me the same vibes. Beautiful stews or a soup. Oh, it could be served in this. It's just gorgeous. I found this wonderful piece at Value Village for only $8.99. And again, just a reminder, I always have my coupon. So I love the style of this one. Very plain, not like the last one I showed you where there's a lot of detail with all that beautiful wheat on it. But this one I thought was just really gorgeous. Wonderful handles. There's no cracks or chips on it, which I thought was really, really great. Uh, Nice round handle here. And the main thing that sold me on this is that this one actually had the ladle included. Normally you don't find the ladle. It's usually without it. So that was part of the selling for me for this. And there's no markings, but it's a gorgeous piece. I think it's going to look really, really nice styled in my kitchen for, you know, pre-fall and fall. I've been on the hunt for ginger jars, and I found this pretty one. I love the imagery on here, very fall-like. Really, really pretty. I like it has no chips on it, which is really good. Beautiful design. And I found it for only $5.99. It does have some markings on here, England. And I thought, oh, this is so pretty. So yeah, I could use it for ginger or anything else, but I thought this is going to be really pretty and complement my decorating. So while I was looking around in the kitchen area, for $5.99, I found this nice little scale just to add to my collection. You can see that somebody was certainly using it and had all these little markings on here. But I love this, and I think it's going to add some different dimension to the other scales that I have. As you saw in the thrifting shop with me, uh, I did pick this up. I really liked it. I like the fact that it was one piece. It's giving me vintage vibes, but again, you'd never know. It was $3.99, and I really liked it. So I thought it'd be something different to add to my rolling pin obsession. Do you collect rolling pins as well? Let me know. As you can probably already tell, all these wonderful textures, bringing in the moody colors, the wood, the metals, the coppers, the brass, really set the scene for fall. And I found these wonderful salt and pepper shakers. I thought they were great. Handles are brass, the bottom's brass, even the little sign. I really, really love these. I found these actually at Value Village. They were $2.99 each, so I thought that was a great price. I think they're really pretty. They even have the stoppers in them, which I was surprised because sometimes you don't find that. But I thought these are going to look really, really great and just bringing off those warm, cozy vibes for sure. These beautiful copper pieces I found at Salvation Army. You can see my reflection there. A little creamer and sugar. These were actually made in Kitchener, Ontario. I found them at, I already said Salvation Army, and they were only $2.99 each. And I thought these are so gorgeous for styling. I found these beautiful molds just the other day, and they're clay. They're so pretty. The blue, the brown, I thought these would look great for the fall. They all have like a little chain of some sort to hang them up. And when I turn them over, it says Japan inside. So certainly vintage. They were $3.99 for two. So I thought that was a great price for something so different and unique. And you know, I can use all different ways of styling with these. So I could hang them up, or I can put, you know, obviously, you know, maybe even some beautiful candles in or something like that. I still have to come up with some great ideas, but if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. So while I just moved down the shelving there in the store, I found this as well. It's a beautiful, like burnt orange, rusty color. Again, the same like porcelain. And it's certainly a lot bigger than the other ones. But it has a nice little handle here to hang it up as well. And I had to grab this one. I think it's heavier too. It's so pretty. Very unique, different piece. It would look interesting hanging on the wall for sure. And I thought, oh wow, this is like a beautiful, gorgeous piece. So here's the beautiful mold. I just added a riser, put a pillar candle in, and of course, out comes the pine cones. You can tell it's fall season. So just a simple, different, unique way of displaying this wonderful jelly mold. So this wouldn't be a Canadian thrift haul without having a maple leaf. And I found this gorgeous wood piece at the Salvation Army for $2.99. Looks like somebody carved it. They carved their name in there. I think this has beautiful detail. This edging here, all the veining that you would find in a maple leaf. It's a beautiful wood piece. I think this is going to be beautiful, like on a coffee table somewhere. You can also see all the wood variations there. And I thought this was just a really nice piece to add to some fall styling. So while I had some time off, I did get to go to a great antique market. And they always have tables outside, and I usually don't go there, but this time, I don't know, something brought me there, and I found these beautiful glass bottles. These all were 99 cents each, and the big one was, I think, $1.50, something like that, in that range. Anyways, I grabbed these all, obviously, and I don't know what they were used for, probably some medicine bottles, maybe, certainly vintage, old, beautiful brown glass. And I've always wanted these to style for fall. I think they're just beautiful staple pieces. I think you can be using these all year long. And even this one here, it says Lysol on it. I think that's really neat. So it probably had like maybe a little cork stopper or something like that. There's some details on the bottom. But again, there's nothing really otherwise telling me what these were used for. You can see they're really dirty, and they already got a bubble bath. So I get to do a little more scrubbing. But they're for decor, and they're not going to be used for anything else. But I thought they were quite pretty, and I'm really, really happy that I finally found some brown glass bottles. I also got this pretty copper ladle at Salvation Army, and it was only 99 cents. I thought it was quite pretty, and again, styling in the kitchen. So on my thrifting adventures, I found these gorgeous hydrangeas. Wonderful, beautiful brown, this golden color, really perfect for fall. There were 6 of them, if you can believe it. I was quite shocked that nobody grabbed them already. And I found them for $5.99. That's a fantastic price for these beautiful long stemmed hydrangeas. So a major tip I have while you're thrifting, go around the place a few times. because you never know when somebody's going to put something back or somebody has just put this on the shelf. And that's what happened to me. So as you can see, gorgeous pottery here, copper lids, and brass handle. Aren't they beautiful? I thought they were fantastic. There is a marking on the bottom. It looks like they were made in Portugal. So you can see the crazing there as well. So certainly they went into my cart pretty fast. This one was $2.99, I think $3.99 and $4.99. So excellent price. And again, copper and brass, this combination of materials, these wonderful textures, you know, call my name. So when I found this beautiful vintage, probably percolator for coffee or tea, I had to bring it home. It's metal and it was $6.99, I believe, if I remember correctly. I already took off the price and I can't remember what it was, but such a beautiful, you know, wonderful piece. And I think I'm going to use this for decorating in my kitchen, probably on top of my fridge, because I do love decorating there. So this girl can't live on thrifting alone. I do have to shop some of the bigger stores, and I always look for items like this. This beautiful wood vase I got from HomeSense, which would be Home Goods in the United States if you're watching from there. Hello. This wonderful piece is universal. I can use it any season. I really, really love it. It's a great, good size. And I love the wood here and all the different variations here. This particular piece was handcrafted in India. And I found it for $24.99, which I think is a really great price for this large, beautiful vase. While I was shopping at HomeSense, I couldn't resist this gorgeous scalloped tray. There was only one this size, and as you know, if you shop Home Goods or HomeSense, you better grab it because the next person behind you is going to have it in their cart while you make your decision. So I grabbed this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it, but I do love it. The color is beautiful, and I think it's going to be nice for styling. But again, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. This one in particular, whoops, was $34.99. So a little more on the pricey end. Normally I like to thrift these, but this one is quite sturdy and beautiful. So let me know, do you think I should keep this? So while at HomeSense, these beautiful mugs drew me in and I had to get them. I think they are gorgeous for the summer, which I still might do a little styling in my kitchen. So stay tuned for that. But these are so gorgeous. I love that the handle is, you know, one color and this beautiful pattern is so, so pretty. I think this could be used for, you know, like summer, late summer, even early fall. I love this blue. The brand, I guess, is Bella, and it's ceramic mugs. And these are quite substantial, nice, heavy. I love it. They're nice and big. And they were only $5.99 each, which I thought that's a pretty good price. As you've seen before, you know, the mugs that we get during thrifting can be this price or more sometimes. So I thought these were a really good price. So I'm sure if some of you recognize this. This is my styling I have on top of my fridge. Absolutely still love it. So pretty. And as promised, I did say I was going to do a little more styling in my kitchen. So this is just my coffee bar area, which I've showed before. So it's just a small area between my fridge and stove. And the lighting is really dark. So I have my big overhead lighting there. So hopefully this looks all right. So obviously, you know, the main item is my Keurig here. I do have brown sugar in here, which is sometimes I use in my coffee. There's that beautiful little toaster holder with the coasters there. In the background, I have a couple of wood cutting boards that I've thrifted, a thrifted book, and I use that one to brighten it up and also bring in more of the browns, which I want to do. I have a little riser here, and I'm sure you recognize my little Dundee jar that I thrifted. I just added some greenery to bring that in there. And here's this cute mini tiered tray. I got this from Walmart, I think 2 Christmases ago. I really love it, and it fits perfectly in this tight area here, and I can contain a lot of stuff. So I already added a couple of things, and so on top I just added some greenery with that. So I want to put a couple of items up here. So I shared this sweet little glass pitcher in one of my thrift hauls a little while ago. So it fits perfectly up top. And I also thrifted these little wood spoons. So I'm just going to pop those in there. Just have those there. On this side, I want to put another little pitcher, which I thrifted. Here it is. And aren't those cute, those little rolling pins? I found those on the bag wall. So I just want to pop that in here. There we go, just to carry that wood element over. And in top here, I'm going to add those sweet blue salt and pepper shakers, just to add some blue. Now moving down to the bottom, the beautiful blue mugs that I just shared in the haul. I just tucked one in there, and that's just complementing the blue here. I have another little thrifted pitcher with more of those little wood spoons back there, just to fill that in. I'm going to add the other blue mug, so it's accessible when you're ready to make your coffee. And I'm going to put in here those beautiful little crystal pitcher. This one has, I put some milk in there, and also the little sugar bowl, which I just added some sugar. And there's that sweet little spoon. All right, so we certainly need some coffee to add to this. So I have this really nice little copper container. It has a nice little handle, and that's where I'm keeping my coffee pods. So I'm just going to put that on the little riser because I really love the look of copper and blue together. So here's the look so far. And of course, can't forget a beautiful dish towel. I got this from Walmart. I have shared this before in another vignette and a video. So I put that there, and I'm adding this gorgeous vintage little dish to be a catch-all for a spoon once I use it for making coffee. So let's make some coffee. So I hope this video gives you some inspiration to go thrifting and shopping at your favorite stores, as the items are flying off the shelves already. So let me know what your favorite is. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, as I have all this wonderful content coming your way for the fall season. Hope everybody had a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.